This is the thermostat that I bought from the dealer. As you can see, there's going to be 3 bolts right there that hold this piece together, and this is the model or the part number. I don't know if I can focus. Now, of course, make sure you get the gasket, because you don't want to be leaking after you replace that. Okay, now this is of course just the hose clamps. I bought some of this fancy clamps, but you can use your regular clamp probably. This is part 2 of a Nissan Murano 2009. I'm doing the alternator change, but since I'm here now, I went ahead and gonna change the thermostat on this car, and here it is. It's easy to get right now. I figure do it already. This car has 230,000 miles on this. Original thermostats, original everything. So I think this is the best time to do that while I'm here and I have a little more room. Of course, I'm also gonna change the serpentine belt. Might as well since I'm here. And of course, first thing you have to drain the antifreeze, and there's a little hole right here. I don't know if I can focus this right. There's a hole, a drain plug here you can undo, and of course drain it on a bucket or something. But this, you have to take that off because the thermostat is full of antifreeze. I went to the dealer and they sell you the whole piece. I'll show you a picture of it in a minute, but it's the whole aluminum part and the thermostat. To get easier to the thermostat hose, I took off the antifreeze reservoir tank. A couple screws. I took also the holder that was in there, which is this little piece. That way I get better access to the thermostat pump. So I took the hose, the 3 screws on the thermostat. The 2 of them I can get from the bottom. The third one is a little tricky inside. I'm gonna go under, see if I can show you. On that, and there it is. I don't know if I can show. So I'm using a small set and trying to go from the side. That way I can get the 3rd screw all the way in there. And I think it has to be I'm upside down. It has to be a dice, or I want to see if I can get that one up through the bottom of the car. Okay, I took the old thermostat. I had to remove this other wheel spinner bearing that was right here. Took that off, be better access. And then of course I had to unplug this one because the ratchet didn't fit. So I just unplugged that one from the top right there. Was able to take it out, and I'm gonna replace it. But the one that gave me the most trouble was the back end bolt. Pretty hard to get on, but put everything back, clean that little the spot. Since I bought the new seal, I'll put that in there, and we'll see how it goes. This is what I had to use to get to the last third bolt on the thermostat. A swivel, small swivel, because the other one was kind of thick. I don't think there's room in there for this bigger size. And then of course I switch back to the big wrench, or medium wrench, I guess. But yeah, I had to go sideways, and then this had to be small enough. I think there's another piece of engine there that's on the way, so there's not a lot of room in there. Okay, I put the new thermostat in this thing, and it looks like it's a little bit better if I take that pulley there. It's easier to get to all those bolts, those 3 bolts. So I'll put the alternator back. I'm gonna leave the hose out for now because I think it was easier. The alternator has a couple bolts in the back that need to be done, so I'm gonna leave it on. I'll put the alternator back on now, and of course I remember to plug in back your connector that you unplug.